What's up, 50 Pally fans? Coming at you with another video today. So today is going to be probably one that people aren't going to like, but whatever. So basically, I want to talk about gun control and my personal opinion on gun control and stuff. So I am against gun control, I guess, right now, because I don't think it's realistic right now with the way the government is to trust the government with everything with guns, right? And this argument of, well, the bad guys can still get guns, even if the good guys, the good guys can't get guns because of gun control, and the bad guys can get guns anyway. And a lot of places, they say like Mexico has stricter gun control laws than the United States and more murders, and there are places like Detroit and all these other places. I can't remember how many that Donald listed, because this is from them. But and then they have the highest homicide rates and shit. So their arguments, oh well, the good guys can't get it, so we need to have no gun control. Exactly. So we can fight the bad guys or whatever, right? And my problem with that is that it's how do you know who's the good guy? How do you know who's the bad guy? It's just whatever decision you make, however you decide it to be. I mean, there's the obvious answers, like bank robbers, guys coming in with, guns to rob the bank or whatever. But, let's say, someone comes in to rob the bank, right? And, guy's got a gun and he shoots them. And then someone comes in, they hear the gunshots. They have their gun, because, the whole, in this scenario, everybody has guns because of, no gun control and shit. And then he comes in and he sees, the guy shooting him and fucking he pops that guy, And it's like, is it his fault? No. According to him, he'll be like, no. He's like, I saw someone with a gun. I heard the gunshots. I put two and two together. I needed to shoot that guy. And it's like, well, now someone's dead because you assumed something, and the only reason you assumed it, and it's just because, with no gun control, people will start carrying guns around all the time. And then I think gun violence will honestly, go up even more because, everybody road rage. There are so many fucking crazy, unstable people driving around on the road, dude. And them with having, all of them with guns and shit. No fucking thank you. No thank you, please, no. So, that's a few things of, my thoughts about it. But I really think that we shouldn't have, as much gun control, though, in the end, because the government just, just for example, with this recent school shooting shit, the FBI, they got the tip off on this guy and nothing happened, It's not this wasn't a gun control fault thing. It's not a fault that he fucking, bought the gun. He bought the gun legally. It's not the problem with the gun control laws. It's a problem with the FBI not just being staffed enough to fucking handle stuff like this. Because if we want to be able to handle shit like this, we have to pay people high. We have to pay people well. We have to hire more people. It seems like what's going to happen is they're just automating it all. It's just oh, let's have this program that will search through all the warning applications or threats sent in or whatever, and then if it hits these keywords or whatever, and it's nothing that's all right, but nothing's going to be as good as people paid well, passionate people that are going to fucking actually read and look into, and they have a gut feeling and stuff like this. So until we get something like that, but that would require the actual hiring of jobs. And Trump says he's all about jobs and shit, but he's really fucking not, because he's oh, blame the FBI, blame all these guys, blame them, whatever. It's how about instead of blaming them, you fix the fucking problem? How about instead of blaming them, you just hire more fucking people to work in the FBI? Wow. Mind Boo.
Hold up.